get the kana? How is it? Okay, it's good. So I'm back in my room or apartment room. I would call it home. Yahoo! Good evening. ありがとう、さっきね。サブありがとう。サブ。おばけさん、お待たせ。Thank you so much for waiting. Sorry, I got some delivery, and also thank you so much for your first Amazon delivery. It just arrived like today. Was it yesterday? It could be yesterday. It could be yesterday or last night. Because I got it in the box, and thank you, Lucky Irish Penny. Thank you so much. Lucky Irish Penny, enjoy gift from Lucky Irish Penny. Thank you, arigato. I was surprised, like, oh wow, did I get a new facial mask? And I was running out of this, so thank you so much. Pink and arigato. Mata. Yeah, I was like, oh wow, did I order that? Because it's good timing. I was just running out of more mask, and yeah, it's very humid. Car. Wait, no, I think it's a police car, and they're not running after me. Yeah, it's very humid outside in Japan, but still, like, sometimes I want to wear a mask, whenever I'm not wearing makeup. Yeah, that's quick. I was like, wow, this is so fast. I think it came like yesterday or today. I don't know. Yesterday I didn't. What was I doing yesterday? Do you remember, Chad? Beside the stream, what did I do? Oh yeah, I got facial. And then I came back. Wait, you have an Amazon? Oh yeah, I just put it out because I've been asked about it. It's just my shopping list actually. I took away some like detergent, like toilet paper stuff because it's kind of embarrassing, and I don't want to refill that often. The PO box, I've been asked about that, but I'm not thinking about getting a PO box. It like everybody feels like being a Santa Claus, which is again like I think it might be like a fun just watch it, so that is like my next cosplay out there. Well, nothing needs to be rushed. Seriously, it's just I buy things now on my own anyway, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to show off my personal shopping list. Oh yeah, you can always take it off. Alright, I might put up some detergent sometimes, but yeah, if I want detergent, I'll just refill. So yeah, it's just most of the thing like I'm thinking about buying eventually. Yeah, I got like a dental floss, but I took away the dental floss. So I don't need that often. Anything else? What are you packing? So I have been unpacking, and these are like a new March like I showed to you yesterday. Yeah, I don't know my next con is. It could be in Los Angeles. That would be January, so maybe something before that. But you know what? January con is like 4 months away now, so it's not that far anymore. So yeah, it could be in Los Angeles. I'm not sure. There might be something coming out in between. Yeah, I'm just gonna pack some of my March. Just my own thing, my own March. And so we're leaving town again. No, I will have the Kyoto stream. I got some photo shoot in Kyoto. So after the photo shoot, I want to just explore Kyoto as usual with you guys. Let's go some new spots. But that's gonna be next month before Tokyo Game Show. So we got Kyoto and Tokyo Game Show. Where else? I think pretty much there. 9月に京都の撮影で京都と東京ゲームショウとどんぐらいじゃない？いや October? I don't think. Not yet. Well, October the Taiwan. Oh yeah, I have to reply back to the Taiwanese event. Luffy, thank you so much. ティマス。そうだ、台湾のイベントの話があった。Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I have to probably reply back. Because I got their message whenever I'm busy, so I have to send them passport information. Okay, Sunday. Okay, they want some photos. Wait a second. Yeah, like there is a Taiwanese event coming up. Like it sounds like fam eating event. At least like they're like showing me like all the plans now, which is the opposite of the event I had today. ね、来てくれてT シャツ着てくれてありがとう。言わせた。Oh my god, doing that! Hi! 2341! Huh? Oh, then again. Oh, it's nighttime over there? Isn't it like already morning? Wait. Wow, there's such a night owl. Richard Bell, thank you so much for gifting us up. Arigato. Yeah, it's today's event. I got can we say? Yeah, where do I start? It's such a lovely city. Yeah, and like we've been there so many times, but there are like still some areas that I haven't fully discovered yet. I haven't really explored yet. Arigato. I know. You know my instinct about it's gonna be messy, because it did sound like it didn't, like overnight they didn't know what to do. It was they said like it's their first event that they had planned. It showed, and I thought it was gonna be very like disorientation. I was right, and actually it was very, very chaotic. Oh my god, thank you! Wow, 何これ、びっくりした！わあ！ He's funny. Wow, 57, thank you. We forgot to see. Thank you. Oh my god, what? Huh? Bucky, thank you. Oh my god, what? Wait, what? He just woke up, not going to bed. Okay. What just happened? Huh? So am I being loud? I hope I don't think my neighbor can hear. I never heard my neighbor talking from over there. Unless like they opened the door and like they got kids, so not really neighbor. Like they're just over there, like adjacent to each other. Wow, 79. What? びっくりしたよ。びっくりしちゃった。ちょっとびっくりした。Oh, come on. Thank you so much. How's the angle so much? They are afraid of you anyway? No, I don't think so. Got the level 10 one, 99% even? What? Yeah, got number again, 69. We always pass it. It's okay, 100 is stronger. So I wore this dress. I keep wearing this dress for like special occasions. How do I look? Let me show this one. ありがとう、100ピリー。おばきゅうさん、ありがとう。嬉しい。It seemed pretty intimidating. Oh, around level 11. Thank you, Mina. Thank you for 6 months. I haven't really seen them. I never even I never knock the door and say, hello, I'm a new neighbor, Because as a single woman, you're actually advised not to in society. Yeah, why bother? I'm not trying to make friends. But I don't want to give them information. Oh, there's like a single woman living there. Even though they have a family, sometimes there's some already crazy people. You don't want to give them ideas. But anyway. It's teal, I guess. I would say teal. Greenish, bluish green, greenish blue. So I was thinking about that. I guess teal. I mean, the safe, probably the most suited kind of choice. Kind of terminology. Teal, yeah. I agree. It's very like in the middle of green and blue. It's hard to tell. Maybe I need friends. I got you guys, fine. Hire a bodyguard to go with you? But I heard stories say, the scary stories. Single women somehow the neighbor kept greeting them whenever they come home. Like, oh, whoa, we happen to cross by each other. But the thing about, in the story I read, I was like, it was an Instagram, like, she drew manga and explained some like her weird stories. And whenever she comes home, it's not always like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. It could be like 10 p.m. But somehow the neighbor man, probably married man with family, somehow always greet her. And it's like happened to catch her whenever she's coming back home. And it's not like he ever tried anything, but she always found it so suspicious. Like, why? Like, it's always different time. And she got really scared. Yeah, those things are different, right? Like, yeah, in that story I read, nothing did actually happen, but something could have happened, right? Yeah, that's not caring. Oh, thank you. What a follow. Does he have one local spot where you're regular to show to Connor? Yeah, we have a YouTube shoot tomorrow actually, so I have to get ready for that too. But I'm not wearing that much makeup because yeah, my skin is, drying. I have skin issues. Yeah, that's not good. You should feel safe. Yeah, doing it into your home. 全然ですよ。ありがとう。はじめまして。Yeah, those were just cannot be coincidence. So she started wondering, maybe he's watching me through the door, and is he actually married? Or maybe not sure. She's seen him with family-looking people, but yeah, you never know. No. Yeah, she got scared. Eventually, they moved out, but still, you don't really want to give them ideas. Yeah, the single woman is the need to target. As sad as it sounds, it's just the truth. Dude standing at his door looking, yeah. Oh, wait for Luffy, thank you to my soul, arigato! Wow! Damn, thank you! Oh, thank you. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I got 10. Yeah, I've been, in DC, I didn't think I got that much sunshine, but yeah, it's still like I walk around on the last day. Yeah, so DC, and before that LA and Hawaii, and then Nagoya was just scorching hot. Nagoya was like a next level hot. It's hot, the temperature is really high, and not just that humidity, and I think I read about that in a manga about Nagoya. Somehow, because like a mountain and ocean is like sandwiched by mountain and ocean, it's just steamy hot because of the structure of the entire city. 15 steps. Oh, away from laundry. Wow. Thank you so much for the hype train. We really appreciate it. ありがとうございます。ハイプトレイン。名古屋はね、なんか作り方がね、なんか絶対熱いみたいね。Did your neck fan get fixed? Oh, I got a new one. I got an exchange. I'm actually thinking about using it in Tokyo too. It's just coming so handy. 東京も暑かった。今日も暑かった。It was so hot. And what happened to my skin in Nagoya is like after Saturday, I try not to like, I think from some tight areas like here, or even like after taking off my panties, my skin was so red from the chafing, I guess. But it's just panties though. Still, I think when fabric is on your body for quite a long time, it just, yeah, they start creating moisture from sweat. すごいね、肌が荒れたの、汗で。Oh. Yeah, it wasn't detergent because I used the same detergent. It was so hot and it sweated like a madness. It started itching my body. My skin was so red, and then I even got some scab, even though I didn't really scratch it. But maybe I did scratch it when I was sleeping. I don't know, but my skin is not really good right now. Yeah, like there was like a redness around my panties. Like, hey, here I wore panties in a way. And that's really hard. Chafing happens. You need to use baby powder. Oh, I haven't used baby powder. ね、かゆくなったんだね。ほんと赤くなったね。パンツ周りとかすごく。But it's not like, yeah, you can avoid not wearing bra sometimes depending on your clothing choice, but you can never not, you can't go commando, especially if you're wearing a skirt. いやー、きつかった。Spa day. Yeah, I want to go to spa, definitely. I just haven't had time. Like, if I have time and energy to go out, unless it's for work, I'd rather just get some sleep. ねえ、スパも行きたい、いずれはね。You can go commando when you're wearing pants, maybe, but not skirt. Yeah, you don't want to accidentally like refresh something that you're not supposed to, and you could get caught, so. I can be smooth as baby bottom. Oh, pretty. Oh, but yeah, that's the gigantic suitcase. It's been emptied out. I already put some bags here. ここにやった。ここにグッズを入れようと思っております。I'm on the carpet. あ、で髪の毛上げておでこ見せてる。お、本当？嘘？何？嬉しい。いや、風がすごかったから汗もすごかったし、もうおでこ出ちゃうよね。I got commando when I wear my new kilt. Oh, cool. Oh, that's a traditional way? Because in traditional way, when you wear kimono in Japan, traditionally, like not, nowadays, but you're supposed to go commando. So maybe the kilt in your case, or like a Scottish kilt, something like that. The suitcase empty, we can see if you can, yeah. What? I don't know. I think I can. 多分入ると思うよ。I don't know, but I don't know. I don't even like. I don't know. I don't like this. Like my breath was just pressing me, suffocating me. I got suffocated by my own chest. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Please, like, don't zip up. She can do it. Yeah, I got suffocated by my own chest. I don't like it. But anyhow, so this is a dress I wore for the event. I was not gonna do cosplay. They kept suggesting, "Oh, can you do cosplay?" And no, like, yeah. Cause there are like so many cosplayers doing like a photo shoot. Yeah, like a checky, and I just needed like a differentiate myself. I was not gonna keep going to like a more like a Japanese event, because I've been there, I've done that. I wanted to like just move on and like try new things. According to Scott, commando is traditionally done. Oh, okay. Not sure how accurate it is. A lot of people not sure if it was successful in Africa. There are like a lot of cosplayers, so I don't know. They brought like performers and the DJs, so I don't know if they can pay off by having how many was in Africa. About the ticket, how many tickets they need to sell out. Yeah, not sure. I'm on mute. Oh, what's the packing for? For my next con. Konban. Arigato. Just make it easy to be commando when kilt wearing. Yeah, because of chafing? And because it's scarred still. Even in kimono, you might like, show something that you're not supposed to. I fell down the whole YouTuber rabbit hole. I don't understand the Japanese language, but damn, it's been fun. Oh, about the rabbit hole, yeah. Numa kana? We say it like a mad. Instead of like a rabbit hole. In English, it's a rabbit hole. You just go down, right? Like Alice in Wonderland thing. we say mad. It's just like you keep going down in the mad. そう全然私なんか参考にならないってネイティブじゃないから。でもありがとう。CO2 ice from work. Con where? No, I just for the next con. Nah. No, which one? Yeah, it could be in Los Angeles or something before that. We're not sure yet. But I need to start packing. Whichever con is, like it's con, you know, the usual. 多分配信ビジネスデーに行くかなって感じですね。でもこそりだったんだね。知らなかった。行ってからなんでこんな日にと思っちゃった。Yeah, apparently like today the cosplay event day was same day as Cosmeric, and pretty sure some used to be at Cosmeric too, where I guess like attendees had to choose between Cosmeric and this event. So I bet maybe organizers didn't know about the history. Yeah, because they're not familiar with the cosplay scene in Japan. That's probably the reason why they try to get me involved from planning. But again, like, why would I plan somebody else's event? Right? If I'm going to plan on my own event, I understand. Why would I have to plan like a cosplay event where I didn't understand why they were asking me that? And they kept saying like, because a YouTuber mentioned your name. But it doesn't make sense. It's like, so let's say this YouTuber mentioned my name, like whoever that, and Kaho is somebody is so. It doesn't have to be a YouTuber or streamer. They're coming to Japan, and they wanted like, this organization, this company want to have an event involving them. でほんと自分の発音聞くのほんと嫌い。でもありがとうございます。And then they're like, this content creator said they know this girl in Japan. Why don't we ask her to plan an event? Like, that's so weird, right? That is so freaking weird. そうです。I still find it odd that you're not casted in comedy films. What? Well, the date for Cosmeric had been like known for a long time. I don't think they were aware of Cosmeric at all, because they were like, what do cosplay event? Like, what kind of thing you should do for cosplay event? Like, they were just so clueless. When they had like, can we have a meeting? Like, I was like, I'm not sure if I can plan an event, or like, I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what kind of part you want me to get involved in. They're like, can we just have a meeting? And I went to the meeting. They said, we haven't planned anything yet. I was like, what am I here for? They kept asking me questions like, what kind of event, the cosplay. Like, I was like, if I'm gonna give them ideas, like, I should get paid for this even too. Like, not just them buying a glass of tea. So I really got like a really weird vibe. Even before that, by email, I could tell, like, I could tell like they didn't know me. よくじゃなくてよく変更ね。文字変更ね。That's a poor move on both issues, the date and them taking advice. Yeah, like I'm not advertising myself. I'm not an event planner. See? And this is not my event. So I really don't like the idea of somebody's trying to use me as a manager, or I don't know. It's just, don't use me. Like, especially when we don't know each other, right? We might have a mutual friend, but still, that doesn't mean anything. Because you have to be more careful if you know somebody who knows somebody. I guess you have to be nicer, right? You have to take good care of them because they have mutual friends. Going search breakfast. I'll be back later. Okay, thank you. I still have to pack. I haven't packed anything. ね、また来週のレコーディングはアニメの主題歌だから楽しみだな。Tea drink. I love tea. No, they insisted like, can we have a meeting? I was like, can you? I really wanted them to explain. So I was like, can we have a meeting? And okay. I was like, it was either Zoom meeting or in person, and I was like, if it's the first time, I don't want to make a Zoom meeting unless like you know them, or unless I know what they're looking for. Like, they didn't explain much in email. When they don't expect much in email, it's always a bad sign. I think you should, especially if it's their first time approaching you, they shouldn't make it too simple. Process with input would be how I bring you into the situation. Oh, thank you. I got a lot of pink stuff. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, more pink stuff and a Carby. To avoid Zoom, like to flag their AI policies are scary. What? Oh, yes, Google Zoom or Google Meet or whatever. I don't know. Most of the time, not a Japanese companies somehow. When they approach you, they really want to have a meeting right away. I don't know, to seal a deal? I don't know. I think it's just Japanese mentality. For me, like, I want to know more in letters, because I think it's kind of lazy to just explain everything over phone or Zoom meeting. Oh, in a way, it's not just Japanese companies, probably. There was like even the Hawaii campaign people, but they were catering towards like Japanese creators, so maybe that's how you deal with Japanese creators. Or even Cameo in Japan, but they are not Japanese, but still, even Cameo Japan. You should have a contract for fast meeting. Contract for meeting? Like, I thought you'd have a contract after meeting or something. Doing with horribly overuse. なんか結構案件、なんか質問するとさ、すぐ詳しくはミーティングで、詳しくは詳しくはズームでもいいので打ち合わせると多くない？何 Like, it's just, I don't know if it's just like Japanese creators. Like Japanese companies. Why do they just want to move on to Zoom meeting like immediately? I don't even want to see their face before knowing much about the case. It's hard to have time to think about everything when it's not written down. Yeah, if you pressure the answer quickly, or I don't know, I don't even want to, I guess, like, even have eye contact with them unless I'm positively thinking about working with them. I feel like it's like a waste of time. Like, I don't want to remember, all the faces if you're not going to work each other, if not going to work together. It's all about the good old pigeons. You should have a card with hyperlinked contract that they have to sign if they want a quick meeting with you. I don't know, would that work? Yabba, yahoho. 最近ヤホホっていうのはなんでかと思ったら、それアイスさんの影響かな。How do I say this meeting could have been an email in Japanese? Yeah, maybe I should just tell them before I have any meeting, can I get more details? Because I what's a good way of saying like, because I don't want to waste time. Like, I don't waste time like annoying those people who I'm not going to work with, but in a nice way. Well, it would be, yeah. I want to, in a nice way. Yes, if we're not going to work together, like, that's just going to be such a waste, right? ね、すぐ打ち合わせ、ズームなりなんなり、なんかそういうメールであんま詳しく言わない文化あるよね。Living late, I totally understand. To make nice email, it's going to take time and you have to do the proofreading. I know it's quicker if you could just make a phone call and Zoom call. I totally understand. But it just feels rather lazy, and it's kind of hard to go over what we've been talked about. What's been talked about. ね、メール書くのめんどくさいのかなと思っちゃうね。めんどくさいよね、確かにメール書くの。いや、ほんと昨今のすぐズームで打ち合わせしようか。ズームでもいいので打ち合わせしましょうか。すごい。That's why you got this card with Kyoko. before we have this meeting, can I please get more details? Yeah, like I'd like to know more about details. Yeah, it's like whenever I try to ask for more details, they said, oh, I can explain that in a meeting. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. あ、今日も来てくれてありがとう。今日部屋でイベントの後ね、帰ってきてちょっと疲れて休んでる感じです。で、メール、それね、メールだとね、ほんと証拠にも残るからさ、yeah, if they send by email, then I can look over it and I can think about it. I can think about the offer. If it's just a Zoom meeting, I might forget. In Japan, everything business law is still done exclusively in emails. By letters, I think a lot of them just want to have Zoom meeting, even with like American clients. これね、ワンピと埼玉。Yeah, if there are like a lot of things like you want to talk about, like if you like we already know each other, that's understandable. Or if you have a liaison that you know already, that's understandable. The pink thing is rice cooker. 読めない。名古屋で少し日焼けしたと思う。すっごい照り返るもん。顔とかよりもなんか腕とかかな、足とかかな。Is it the event that asks you to be oh, not just this event. I think like with any company these days. You can also ask them that you need more details in order to know who to invite to this meeting. So the meeting can be be more productive. Yeah, I'm gonna probably like next time I tell them like before we get into meeting, I like to know more about the detail, because I don't really want to have like I don't have to say that, but I don't really want to have meetings when I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do it. ねえ、そう照り返りがあとサングラスつけてなかったしさ、サングラスやマスクないと本当地面の照り返りがすごいの。Yeah, I go agenda for meeting. Yeah. I hate it to go, oh, why are we doing just meet up? Or even for Zoom meeting, it's not like Zoom meeting is easy. Yeah, it might be easier than a meeting in person. You don't have to go out, but you still, last Zoom meeting, or it could be Google Meet, I forgot, but I didn't turn on my camera. I was like, yeah, I don't want to show. Like, I'm lazy. I don't want to even like make up for this. That was already like off. Like, I don't know if I want to have eye contact with this person. And some of the Zoom meeting after that you forget because you don't have any emails to remember. Oh, it's really off. 行かない。もう明日撮影があるのとね、YouTube 撮影があるのともう。コミケはずっと行ってないね。取材もしにくいですからね、コミケって。よいしょ。髪の毛が。よいしょ。lazy。ママプロック thank you for 24 months ありがとう。明日終わったらまた日曜ゆっくりできる。Twitch shadow banning? Well, Twitch also has shadow ban. Yeah, some of the names that cannot show up, even after typing their own account name. I don't know why. It's the gotcha, Kaho. Sad to hear you gotta come on Zoom meeting if you do more poll. I know. After each Zoom call, I often forget about the case, and I think it's not just me. If somebody else is involved, like my manager son or somebody, if it's just me and a client, I keep forgetting. I can't. James Bond, thank you. ありがとう。6 months, ありがとう。半年。Thank you, Teal. こんにちは、What's up? Sadly, some people are quite crafty in using VPNs. Oh yeah? Work around channel bans. Huh. Never heard of it. そうなんや。ほほほほほほ。なるほどね。何や。Yeah, can I just still sit? I can't move. I'm supposed to put all those in here. I got new wipes. Dry them on face. And it's nice to have like a wet tissue. Wet towel. Mini should be forward app is an email detailing all the agreement. Yeah, who's meant to do that. Feel carsick meal. I got another like a blue clothings. I think I like wearing blue. It's not like I want to own anything blue, but I like wearing blue. ドラちゃんかわいいね。ポケモンのもあったけど、ドラちゃんのかわいかった。スイッチコンは行かないかな。もう一回サンディエゴの行ってこんなもんかと思ったから行かないかな。やっぱあんまりね、ファンの人とがっつり会えないイベントはあんまりかな。取材とか配信ならでもそれも一回で十分かな。Yeah, about the Nagoya Cosplay Summit next year, if I'm going as press again, I don't think live streaming would work that much unless you're doing like the touristy things. Because at the Cosplay Summit, it's not much to do. It's more about seeing all the cosplay scenes. I think the YouTube content might be more suited. And also you have to see me like taking break every once in a while because it's exhaustingly hot. Yeah, so I'll think about it if I ever go back next year. Color blue if Sonic the Hedgehog wasn't blue. See, and also about if you're just live streaming event, it wouldn't be so encouraging to go every year because you're not doing much. You kind of just showing, so like one time is actually enough. Even the thing is like San Diego TwitchCon. It was my first time, so I want to see and I stream, but there's nothing to look forward to next year. You gotta get a tattoo. What kind of tattoo? The summer heat doesn't help, and I have to set like every once in a while. So yeah, I don't know. For streaming, if you can be active like all the time, like, I don't want to look too tired. I afford going trippy to work, so that's how. Really close. Oh, what are you packing for a trip coming up? Oh, no, just getting ready for the next trip. It'll come like next con, and we're talking about potentially like maybe 4 event next year. Not sure if I'll go to all of them, but and for Taiwan, I guess like I don't really have. I don't need the gigantic one. This one is mostly for March. この一番大きいのはね、グッズとかいうものにしようと思ってます。I know. Before summer, it was January, so I felt like I was not traveling much. And then I got the JTB, like a travel agency ticket, like free ticket from Twitch Japan. I got gifted from one of the campaigns. I was like, okay, I got some coupon, like travel coupon. So I used those coupons for traveling around Japan so that I can do Ira stream. That's why I went to Izu. Which prefecture? Izu, Shizuoka Prefecture, and Tottori Prefecture. Where else? Which one? What's the last one? I think I've been to like 3 locations. Oh no, did I? Or 2? Oh yeah, Kyoto. So yeah, because I got some free time, or I could be away from international travels, I decided, and also coupons, yeah. So another reason I could travel was coupons. そう、旅行券をね、ツイッチキャンペーンの当たったから、それももらったから、それもあって日本国内旅行とかは配信してたかな。でも国際系の旅行だと、国際的な旅行だと1月以降7月までなかったから、so half an year for 6 months I didn't have any international trips. 6 months, yeah, 5, 6 from January, yeah, because the Hawaii came up the end of June, and then I have to go to LA. Unless they gave up those in the state, maybe they do. You must have a lot of coupons. I did. I mean, if I use that for international trip, I guess I could use this like one time. But traveling within like a domestic flight or domestic trips are not as expensive. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. If there's a slice of life character, who do you compare to? Slice of life character, the comfy character. 似たら from the slice of life show. ありがとう、お疲れでしょ。I thought like I didn't do much thing. I think it was just more emotional. No, I was really worried about. Okay. And I feel like a lot of the guests, like including myself, like didn't know what was going on, but not just guests, also organizers they were not sure. I mean, they were not sure how to run events. That's one thing, but they were not sure what to do, like what's going on. They sent me, the script last night with an email, so it's not even PDF. For the talk show about those generic questions. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wing it up, because in that script, the first line is, nice to meet you, DP. Like it's our first time seeing each other. We met back in 2018, and like I think they know that we know each other. That's the reason why they approached me. So I was like, okay, okay. I probably need. I'm just gonna wing it up. ダウンホーミー、これイベントだったんですよ今日。山の日だったよね今日。It's one of those moments I sit down and pour out a cup ramen. Oh, you got 2K channel points. So and at first there are like a lot of I'm not sure how that works, that kind of thing. There are 2 rooms. No. So the event location was obviously for wedding ceremonies. Okay, wedding after parties, not ceremony, like it's not a chapel, but wedding after party thing. So welcome, first timer. Event manager? No, I'm not gonna plan an event. It was not my event, so the fact that they asked me to get involved in the planning was just like a no-no for me to begin with. And I said like, because it's not my event, it's our first time working together, and with the company. I told the company that I rather not get involved in the planning, but still kept asking me questions. Every single time they asked me questions, I was like, I'm not in the place to answer those things. They asked me, what kind of we're gonna talk about, can we have a Zoom meeting because we want to decide the ticket price, and that's not my job to decide the ticket price. Or like about the location, how is the location, or what do you think about this location? Like, that's not my job to decide. Right? Just every single time they bring idea, they ask me questions, and every single time I said, that's not my question. That's not the question for me, because I'm not an event planner. I have to repeat again and again and again and again. It's like they were not listening to me at all from the beginning. Though I already got it. Okay, this might not go well. I'm so prepared. 眠々だから寝落ちに使う。わかるわかる。眠々ね。でも聞きながら寝て、スマホで聞いてくれてるのかな。Konnichiwa, what's up? They're too persisting about it. Yeah, it's like I already told you no, and I told you the reason why. I also said like I'll be busy, in summer because of all the events and international travels, and it's like they never listen. Then just kept asking the same thing, and I have to explain the same thing again and again. I got really frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. And I knew that okay, this might not go well, but at least like I got myself out of it as an event planner, so I'm not gonna be responsible for whatever's gonna happen. I'm just there to support the YouTuber that I know and wanna help make the content, and definitely I want to be involved in that. But event itself, I have bad feelings about this. Right? That was a reference, by the way. So, but I really agree to be a part of it. So let's just do this. It was worse. My Tokyo-based manager who has been living in Japan for like 18 years, he said like I've seen that like catastrophic events like that when anime became really marketable and popular, like back in 2007, which is like Haruhi era. So when 2007 and Haruhi became like so phenomenal, then a lot of non-otaku people, like non-anime lovers, like regular people, noticed like, oh, anime is marketable, and a lot of people like try to make money planning events, because like, oh, this is where we can, I don't know, mine some gold. So he said it's exactly like that. They don't know how things work in that industry, in the culture, but they still wanna, dig for gold. Hope everything goes well. Wow, that makes pain. Yeah, at least like my gut feeling is becoming sharper. Like I got like a sharp instinct now. Back like when I was like way younger, I hope if I still look young. Well, hey, Asian genes. But when I was younger, I was so gullible, and like I didn't know, I never doubted anything. Now I can have like really bad instinct, like, oh, I want to stay away from those people. Like I got the sense, like spidey sense in a way. I've been watching Toy Spider-Man, as you know. I was singing the whole time yesterday. ね、なんか20代の頃とかは何でも信じちゃうとかもあったし、疑うってことしなかったけど、もう今もうこう30代になってフリーランスになったらね、もう嫌な予感すぐするようになってくる。スパイダー感覚みたいなのが出てくる。So I think that's good. Like I've been growing as a person, as a business person, and you have to be. I'm a freelance. I'm like a mature enough, woman. So I'm happy about that. Like, okay, my instinct was correct. Like, yes. Like, it's not something that I want to be happy about, but oh yeah, I was right. You seem far too smart to be naive. That's good for me, right? Right, Junji man? Oh heck yeah, you still look young. Well, I don't really share my age. I just tell people that I'm in my 30s. I don't think that anybody knows my actual date of birth, because like usually like idols or the graveyard idols, or not just like regular idols, like they will lie about their age. Even like maid cafe people, they just make up their own birthdays most of the time. So that there is somebody celebrating their birthday in each month, so it's gonna help business. And there are a lot of fake birthdays out there in the industry, so they don't know. Like nobody can know. The good thing is nobody can know when I'm getting older. So, anyhow, Spidey says so funny. So they kept asking me ideas like, how about this venue, and I already gave them enough ideas during the meeting because it was an in-person meeting and they kept asking questions. I was like, okay, why don't I just like try to be at least like helpful? Let's just like, give them some ideas and just like throw them ideas, but don't I'm gonna just stay away from it. So I think, I don't know if they try asking, they said this was the only venue that was available on that day. It's not even like a close enough to Akiba. I think initially they were thinking about Akihabara because it's like, yeah, why not, right? It's cosplay, it's like anime themed. It should be Akihabara. I guess they couldn't like book any place in Akihabara on that day. I guess at the time I didn't know it was also Cosmolic Day. I mean, I wasn't aware. Like I'm not really. I don't really go to the cosplay event in Japan, so how would I know? Try to make profit and will use any and all things to make a profit. I mean, that's business, understandable, but it's a bad idea to try to get a talent involved for the planning of the event, unless it's their own event, because for another guest, especially if you're guesting an event, it's more about your branding. It's not all about profit for us. But for them, I understand it's all about profit, right? Mostly. Speaking of Spider-Man, that was Spidey sensing. Turquoise blue. がと似合うかしら. So they, I think, settle on this venue, which obviously looks like a place for wedding after party. It's not for that kind of event they're looking for, obviously. I was like, already, I don't know how it's going to turn out. Interesting, let's see. And I went to the venue say, you could only get in from like 1 p.m. when event is happening from 2 p.m. So I was like, I already kind of felt bad for the cosplayers too, because to prep for cosplays, it's gonna take a while. So I guess all of them have to be ready like very quickly. And they said like there are some rooms, like there is another room for staff members, but it turned out their room is not there, and they kept mumbling and then. Okay, I'm just gonna leave my bag behind me because I didn't want to get into any rooms that I'm not sure about. So yeah, not enough time for prepping for cosplay. Oh, I don't have to do cosplay, so that was okay for me. Then there are technically 2 rooms, but between the 2 rooms there's only one. What's that? It's like a connecting room, and there are 2 rooms here like this, so here, but you can walk around it, and there is this cleavage right here is like a fence like this, like connecting room door is here, but you can walk over right here. This is the entrance. So while we're having, so I was doing my talk show. I was being like emceeing on this section, like left side. I know it's weird explaining things with my chest, but just like give me a second. So the talk show happened here, and after the talk show, they started doing like a photo shoot here, in Czechia, and then started doing like a DJ and performance at the same time on the other room. And it's very like adjacent to each other, and you can hear because they're technically, it's not really blocked that much because you can walk through. It's really loud in this room. It was really, really loud. Because first of all, DJing and like singing performance, everything, that room is not really for that kind of performance because it's not like a live studio. Yeah, it was, I don't know, the echo was so strong and speakers were not, more for announcement, not for singing. No, that's very viewers. I was about a minute or two behind the current combo. You're talking about people making profit? What? Yes. Yeah, so it was very loud when they're practicing. And I was like, uh-oh, are they going to do music event when they're doing photo shoot on the next room? And they probably saw, it's just photo shoot, it's going to be too quiet. They need some music. But I feel like a lot of photographers for cosplayers, especially, they want to talk to cosplayers. I actually noticed that in Nagoya too. They have to talk to you. It's not just photo shoot and take, thank you. No, I think they want to communicate. Yeah, even like checky, but I think it's too loud. Yeah, when the music event and photo shoot both happened, both started, I had to go out for like YouTube content. I was like, okay, this might not be good. This might be hard to communicate. And as soon as the photo shoot and checky shoot started, I noticed one cosplayer taking control. And I was like, oh wow, but what is she doing? Because she's not a staff member. What, was she forced to do that? Or I got worried a little bit. And she was like, I was like, oh wow, look, she was, yeah. There's no issues with her because she was definitely, I think she stood up. Later I found out, I think she stood up because no one was taking control from the staff side, from the organizer side. He was very in control and it was so commendable. But at the same time, like, why are you letting the cosplayer doing that? Hey, please, people line up. And like, she was like doing all the rules and she was acting like a staff. When in like a full pretty cosplay, like when there are like a lot of people around that area like wearing the staff tag, but they had no idea what to do. So that was like, okay, this looks very embarrassing. There are so many people wearing staff tag, but they were basically just standing. They're not, anybody was taking control. Oh, wow, and they let a cosplayer in nice outfit taking control and like, talking to a customer. They like, please line up and here are the rules and wow, this is not good. Right? I only recognize like two people from the organization side because of the meeting. One was virtual. I think one person was in Osaka or Nagoya. But I remember two faces. And I don't know if other staff tag people were just their friends or who actually worked for the event. It did feel like they were just friends. It did sound like they were just friends of them. Combination of professional management. Yeah, like I didn't see them taking control at all. It didn't look like they were initiating anything. But because there are a lot of staff, when I arrived in the morning, or that was around noon, there was the reception table, and there were like a lot of just checky cams. So at least like they're prepared checky cams, but that's basic. But that's pretty much it. I didn't see any actions during the event that was proactively done by the eventers, organizations. 思うね、ここゆっくりしようと思う。明日は撮影だけど、日曜とかは。ね、イベントね、おばきゅうさんすぐ帰ったけどさ、トークショーの後にどうだったかなと思って印象、お客さん側の印象ね、正直その話をしてた。 Very commendable. The person, yeah, shows purring on staff. And yeah, I'm gonna send them. They told me like, oh, send the same voice via email, but they said, actually, so it's our first event. That was very obvious. And they said, okay, so this time I think we got more like Japanese people or people who live in Japan, who speaks Japanese. Not really English audience. I think a few people understood. There were some few non-Japanese looking people, but only a few. Well, that's obvious because like they try to, they were accumulating like Japanese cosplayers, so makes sense. But they told me like for our next event or for the future, really want to focus on English audience in who is living in Japan or who is visiting Japan, because I guess that's their strengths. I know. Yeah, it was what's the adjective? That's like that. I was impressed by the fact that they're talking about the next event when the event happening in front of us is kind of chaotic, pretty chaotic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Catering towards an English audience in Japan. Then I guess that you have to start from the casting first. But again, like, I don't want to plan an event with them. I don't want to be with. Yeah. That sounds like a very narrow target, right? Automated. That's very narrow. And yes, like they do speak Japanese, like organizers, but at the same time they're Japanese, and to the mod is pretty admirable. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy the community here. Some comment got deleted. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Moss, for your hard work. Yeah, I think it's gonna be too narrow, and at least like they're narrowing down, because when we had a meeting, it was just too broad, and like they basically told me like we haven't decided anything. We're not sure if we're gonna cast you, we're gonna ask you to be MC or not. So I was like, then what am I doing here? I didn't say that. I was like, ask like Tara and the guests, like we want to know what we're doing. It's like we're not trying to discuss, like just give us what you want and then we can say yes or no. Like I told him that in email too. It's like, don't ask me questions, just give me like, this is the price we're offering, this is the roles we want you to pay, and then I can tell you yes or no. Yeah. Don't try to get me to plan things together, because it was very frustrating. I feel like all these means could just be a phone call, email. Thank you. And then, I told you, during Cosplay Summit, I got so busy like after DC and going to Cosplay Summit. Even in the email, they suggested like, oh, by the way, we're talking to this organization or maybe city in Ibaraki Prefecture, I think. And like we're planning to, I think they're trying to encourage people to go visit the prefecture. And for that, they're thinking about having a cosplay event there. Probably with some, maybe there is some like location where like all the flowers are there or Japanese old buildings are there, so that it can be a good photo background. Though maybe they can rent out the space and then have a photo shoot there. But I think we're just trying to have like cosplay event there. We're trying to have a cosplay event there, and They said it's like inbound, yeah, inbound business. So, meaning they're trying to encourage people from overseas to come to Japan, to that city specifically, which was definitely countryside, not Tokyo. So again, like that's very specific. It's definitely easier to encourage like Japanese people who live in Japan to go to that the countryside. Yeah, when you're from overseas, I guess it's very oddly specific. So I don't know how marketable that is, but all we got was like the city, like that place, but we don't know where in that area. They want to have cosplay event, and they want to encourage overseas people, the people from overseas, to come to Japan. So that's why they're thinking, oh, can you come? It's Kaho Shibuya, can you come? Because I guess I stream in English, or I got English audience. I was like, okay, this is too big. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I don't know. Am I going to be cosplayer? I'm going to be MC, or can I know what I'm going to do? And they're like, oh, we haven't planned anything yet. It's just an idea, but we have to. I guess they have to plan the event, and they have to do castings to attract the city, like, to attract the client they're talking to. But they haven't planned anything yet. They just have this big idea. They have to name all the cast that they can bring. So we just want your yes or no, so that we can start pitching. I cannot say yes or no because I don't know what I'm going to do. And they're like, oh, can you just yes and no? And if you can, even if you're not joining the event, can you just at least promote the event? That would be helpful. Like, no, I don't want to promote an event that I'm not going to be involved with. I only promote something that I'm involved with. They're like, maybe the event is going to be something like this, and they put a reference link. Sorry, I keep talking. Sorry. I read too. 네, 喋りまくってごめんね、もう説明して。So, they put a link, and I checked the link. It was about crowdfunding, and I think when you get involved with the crowdfunding, somehow you can have a photo shoot at this like, I forgot the city, but somewhere where you can already get in for photo shoot. You're either a photographer or cosplayer, and you can just have a photo shoot there if you get involved with crowdfunding. I was like, this is not really a good reference, because it's obviously for crowdfunding. It's not about purchasing ticket. I got really confused. I think the idea is like, oh, it's like having photo shoot event at some rare places where you can normally go. You cannot normally go. Hey, Mark fan. So I've been like venting or explaining. I hope I can explain in detail. With my emotion and the lack of vocabulary, it's alright. I can tell it was really tough for you. I think the idea was they're gonna have like a photo shoot event like that in their place, but I still don't know if they want me to be the cosplayer, or who is the photographer? Is the photographer the fan, or I can bring my own photographer? What's like? How do I get involved? And they don't have any plans yet. They just give me a number like, oh, how about like 3 days, or I forgot 3 days, and can you promote it like 3 times, and maybe like one tweet and one like Instagram post or one Instagram story. I don't know, like promote it 3 times on your social media, 3 days, and how about this much money? I cannot. It's not just a number. Like, I have to know what I'm going to do, and I got so many questions. Like, okay, like, where am I going to stay? Where am I going to stay? Then if I'm going, can I have like press one, like manager-san, or I got so many questions. Like, this link is obviously from crowdfunding, so it's not really for business. yeah, I need to sell ticket to photographers. I got so many questions, and so 3 promotional posts on social media that include like Instagram story or just so many questions. But I was so busy in between Washington DC and Nagoya. I didn't get to reply soon enough, like maybe 2 days though, 2 days. And then when I arrived in Nagoya, I got a following email saying like, I know you're busy, but can you reply back to our last email? And it's like, it's not like they have been very responsive in email either. I guess like they need a yes or no answer right away. バッキーのコスプレ参加したい。おお、今日のイベント？改善点がね、いろいろありすぎた。A lot of these companies seem to be making the second and third step before the first, right? It's like there are a lot of no's. No worry, we are here to hear you. Thank you. Yeah, so they wanted my answer right away, and I was trying to write down all the questions because I needed time. So I couldn't just give them yes or no, obviously. But I think they assumed that with that number, I would say yes instantaneously. No, because no matter how good the number is, if you have to do a lot of work, that's probably not going to be worth it. So I was like, I've been busy, I've been streaming all day, I didn't tell I was in Nagoya because they were in Nagoya too, so for Cosplay Summit. I didn't want them to suggest like meeting up. Yeah, I said like I've been streaming all day, I'm here at press, like this is work stuff. No, sorry, like I couldn't respond right away. But if you want the answer right away, if it's like a rash decision, then I have to say no because I have no idea about what's going to happen. Like I told him even in that email, if I knew more about this upcoming event, like today's event, beforehand, before I agreed to join, I regretted like not joining later, like when everything was planned. So I have to be extra careful. I like say no at this point. Something like that. I was kind of blaming. I was kind of being ironic, like, oh, you should have told me about all the plans beforehand before you present an offer to me. You cannot just offer something on the table when it's technically it's not even menu. You don't know what it is. You can't just ask somebody. It's like, oh, will you join? It's like, it's not like you're inviting me to the party and we're friends, right? Now, when everyone in chat, you want to recommendation on things to do in Japan? There are so many. Saying no is my favorite thing to do. Do you fly coach, business, or first class? Oh no, I guess it depends like what they offer. So I did like upgrade once when the upgrade was somehow very cheap. Yeah, it was very cheaper than usual. Yeah. And for them to like go, can you just promote it? Like it's like easy thing to do. No, I don't want to promote anything that I'm not involved. It just they never get it. It has been very, very frustrating, and they kept asking me to. I guess they want to sell my ticket, obviously. But they kept asking me, "Can you tweet about it? Can you promote this event?" And I'm just, look, obviously I'm just emceeing for this like talk show part, And I don't want to disappoint my fans for thinking that, oh, she's going to do checky or cosplay or photo shoot. And the first flyer they made was like, somehow the main people they're talking about, they initially said like the YouTuber is going to be the main part of the event, or we are bringing this YouTuber and that's hence we are having this event. But somehow the YouTuber and my face were just very small. I was like, okay, because of how this ad looks, it's not going to be promotional enough for me. So I don't want to put it on my social media. I said that, and they're, oh, I'm sorry, would you like a new photo? Like, no. It's like, okay, so the flyer is one thing, but again, what we are doing, what we are part of is not the main thing, obviously. So I don't feel like promoting much. I don't feel like talking about it to my fans and like tell them, oh, please come see me at the event. It doesn't really make sense. So I explained them once, and then they came back again. Oh, if you cannot tweet about it, can you at least retweet it? I was like, again? Let's talk about the flyer, or let's talk about the link, or let's talk about the content of the event. Hence, I don't want to. I don't want to promote it. Like, I had to say it again. Like, I think the retweeting is not really the promotion. It's like, they don't get it. This means can I just hydrate? I made black tea. Yeah, even in the email, it's like, as I said before, just tough. And they keep repeating the same thing again and again. And eventually last night, because it was like a night before, they gave up. Like, no, I understand. Like, we understand. If you cannot do it, we totally understand. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Yeah, you're totally in the right there. Like, you don't want to promote something, little up, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Turned out, we're really not going to be the main part of the event. So, like, why bother to promote it? I also had a new Game of Stuff flavor. Yes, I have. I have tried samples. If you're going to ask somebody to promote it, I guess you have to make sure that they're the main part of the event. I think that's the courtesy. Thank you. Arigato. I don't know. Well, I saw when we were making content for YouTube, we're gonna be more like interactive, but not so much. It's just new cosplayer after another, and we just like took footages like separately, so we didn't get to interact with other guests, which is not technically a bad thing. No.そう、多分そう、スイッチで配信しますね、ビジネスで。Yeah, because I was afraid like I was not gonna go to cosplay event in Japan as cosplayer, because that wouldn't help my branding. I don't really see any feature in here in Japan when you're trying to go brand yourself as a cosplayer, especially with my background. That's why I could forget it and just find somewhere else. Though I was not thinking about joining like more cosplay event in Japan, so hence that's why I didn't want to be a part of a cosplay group. So the fact that we didn't get to interact that much was actually good, right? But at the same time, like, what's the point when guests are not interacting with each other? I feel like everything about this event has room for lots. Yeah, like, it's like, why bother planning another event kind of level? If it's just like, oh, this has been good, but with a little bit more improvement, then you keep going. But if it's this catastrophic, like, why are you talking about next event kind of level? I don't understand the point of inviting a YouTuber to an event if there won't be socializing. Yeah. It's because the content itself is not a talk show, so you don't really get, it's not like a podcast YouTube, so it would be so different. It's something you need to organize. Oh yeah, it wasn't my event. Oh yeah. If I'm gonna organize, if it's my event, I'm gonna organize. Yeah, I'll be definitely very well involved. I didn't think it was right for them to even like ask me to get involved in planning to begin with, because it's not my event. That show it's rather rude. You don't ask another parent to be an organizer when it's not her event even. That's already rude. They crossed the line already. I didn't say like, oh, you have been rude by trying to let them know, but I don't think they noticed it yet. I even said in the email like, oh, even though it was pretty obvious in your email that you didn't know anything about me, but you kept asking me to get involved with the event, so I was not sure at first, but yeah. I think maybe you're trying to find out how much I would do for the event. So sorry I couldn't help. Sorry I cannot help that much when they're like asking so much. So and yeah, I don't think in their reply I don't think they got it at all. They replied back that we asked you to get involved in the planning because the YouTuber mentioned your name. It's like as if like that's a good reason. Yeah, I should just tell them like, oh, okay, that's rather rude. That's rather rude to ask somebody, Tarrant, not like a behind the camera person, like a Tarrant, to do a behind camera thing for somebody else. It's rather rude. Like if I do that voluntarily, that's okay. But you don't just ask them to do it. Can you do the behind the scenes thing? It's just rude. Let's admit that. No, I'm not going to make a YouTuber. I think they're planning. Yeah. No. Because the YouTuber didn't even know about the talk show. Like, oh wow, we're doing the talk show. I didn't know about that. Yes. So it's still planning. The organizer's planning. I think they're looking for less people to do more work. It's just that already showed that they were trying to get a cosplayer to be involved from the planning. Showed that they didn't know what they're doing. That was already a red flag. And it's after seeing today, I was like, okay, they seriously didn't know what they're doing. Okay. Yeah. From now on, I really have to know details before saying like, yeah, for sure. Unless somebody I know actually, like somebody I already know, is asking me directly. I wouldn't have agreed to do this if it wasn't about YouTuber I knew. If it was somebody I have no idea, or I have never heard of, or I'm not familiar with, then it was definitely safer to say no. You seem to have a much better idea of how to run events like this. Yeah, I'll use that knowledge for my own events, though. I can help for somebody else. No. Now, I don't want to be a manager. I definitely appreciate. I know a lot of people who are great at behind the scenes, but I want to be on the scene too. And you only have one body you have to choose, and I want to be more on camera than behind the cam. If they don't know what they're doing, it makes sense for them to seek experience from someone who actually does a fair bit of cosplaying. Yeah. So that's what I mean. That's why I assume like, oh, okay, they don't know what they're doing because they're desperately asking for my advice, even though they don't know anything about me, which is rude. Like, why would I want to help them? Because like they're obviously being rude to me, like that. They made so many mistakes already. You can be on camera and still behind the scenes move and shaker. No, I guess you can't do that for everything. If it's your own YouTube channel, if it's your own content, you're okay to, yeah, like a lot of content creators, they make their own content. They might, do something behind the scenes, but you cannot do that for others. It's too stressful. You don't want to involve others. And again, I'm sitting like this on my floor. I need some free time. I need some time to breathe. Yeah, I don't want to do this unless it's mainly about me. It's more about me. Like, it's not going to be worth it. I thought of moving to the U.S. for more cosplay opportunities. I don't want to move to. Oh my God, I don't want to live there. No offense. It's just everything's so expensive. And I'm happily living in Japan. If you are a fan of manga and anime, you really have no reason to leave Japan if you're not living here already. It's like, and also it's nice. I think we talked about that before. It's nice to get invited. That's the thing. If you're local, getting invited to the event is not going to be that, it's not going to be an honor. You get invited because you're local, because you're cheaper. It's not going to be that much of an honor if you're local. Yeah, like this are put together just to earn more money. Yes, it was definitely obvious. It didn't really feel like their passion. But for a lot of content creators, it's more about passion, sadly. So, yeah. What they should do is they should plan the event just on their own. Just put everything together and make an offer. Not like, oh, we're not sure, but would you come? Nah, why leave the source, right? I talk a lot about experience running event, but the last few years have very been frustrating. Oh yeah? And it feels that tons of people have just abandoned professionalism entirely. Is it because of lack of real communication due to COVID? Don't you get all your manga and anime through the internet? No, they are exhibit. They are movie theaters. I go watch anime movies all the time. I don't want to go to cinema in other countries. Yeah, it's like movie culture is different there. You don't get giveaways. And also, as a single woman, I feel scared walking around in foreign countries. Tokyo is great because it's always bright and you feel safe walking around in the middle of the night going to a convenience store. So there's that too. You got into theaters to watch anime movies? Yeah. I don't watch anything else. はじめまして. Communication is a huge part of it. Community volunteer base. They become busy with their own thing. 助言ありがたい. Last movie I haven't been able to go watch the new movies, but last one was probably Quintessential Queen Trap, the new one, which you cannot see yet, but in Japan you can. See, that's the thing. I don't want to wait for like 6 more months or 1 year and watch the new movie on Crunchyroll or somewhere on a subscription site. I want to see it on a big screen. The anime movies in US, for example, it's just maybe for 1 day or for 1 week in the specific cinema. And okay, I don't know, sort of, I don't drive, so that would be hard to. At the same time, I got kind of scared just riding on trains. Was like, yeah, I probably would not ride trains by myself. I didn't see a lot of women. But yeah, how many movies have you missed like since? I know. まだ宮崎監督の見てないんだよね。君はどう生きるか。Yeah, I haven't seen it. Hayao Miyazaki new film. Not yet. Didn't know you were so big on seeing anime. Oh yeah. I mean, it's new content. You have to see it on big screen, and it's made for big screen. I have so many reasons to stay here and to not go there. And it's nice that you get to travel for work. And international travels. Like I haven't been outside of Japan for just for vacation. So yeah, again, so it's all free trip. Remember I watched Jujutsu Kaisen 0 and I had to go to the cinema. That was like 30 minutes away by drive. Is there a closer one? Was there a closer one? Like I've seen that movie 4 times in different theaters in Japan. Then I got giveaways. Like I got like special cup. Like the shopping is also a big part of the anime culture here. You can have anime on almost everything. Even like I saw a mouthwash with Kimetsu no Yaiba on it today. Getting more IMAX showing of One Piece Red. Oh, nice. So yeah, I don't want to live here. I don't want to live here, and I don't want to live there. There can be US or anywhere, but US, I know the USD is way more expensive now. Yeah, I don't want to bring my yen. No. ラファンやってないんだよね。I live in Canada, so it was only at the Saturn Cinema, right? You don't get gifts. And people would just stand up and leave in the middle of the end credit. I cannot stand that. If they start to checking their phone, you know what? The light on your phone would be such a bother. Even if you're like just checking on your app, it would still bother other audience. You don't know that. You're not supposed to touch your phone at all in Japan. Now, of course, like just mute it. Don't even let it ring, but you cannot even touch the screen. Don't let it light up. Not light up by not just the night part on the back, but the screen is so bright. You always wait until the end credit, right? Yeah, I hold it. Even if you want to go to the bathroom, like go there beforehand and right after. Movie theater culture is dying, unfortunately. How many fears? Yeah. Going to theaters in America. I like the fact that people wear like a pink to watch Barbie kind of thing, and they're greeting each other like, "Hey Barbie, hey Ken." Like I've seen those clips, but that's nice. I think I got the feeling like they laugh more whenever there's like, "Hey, here's a laughing part." Like they laugh more. The reaction is bigger, so it feels like you're enjoying with others. Like you're enjoying the same moment together with the audience. But whenever I'm watching anime movie, it's more about I want to watch the new content on big screen. It's more about between me and the big screen. I often just have a booth seat, which is more expensive, but I want to focus on the content on the screen. I waited to the credit. I'm so used to doing it for Marvel movies. Yes, totally understandable. Oh no, I think Barbie just came in Japan. I was not thinking about watching it anyway because it's not anime movie. I might watch it one day on Amazon Prime, or Netflix, but nah, my main thing is anime. Yeah, no offense to anyone who does. Mm-hmm. Well, at least like, it's very successful, right, financially. That's good. That's good. But yeah, I like pink. Yeah, that's good. I think, yeah, opinions about Barbie movie in Japan at least, like it's been only, I think just today. 今日からかな Barbie 日本ね。So I haven't read a lot of tweets about it, but I already seen some like divided opinions. One was like, oh my god, this is too like a feminism, like, and they're like, I don't know, it's just too, for them, like for those people, like it's too much and like too critical in a way. I think it was too. So it's the same opinions here. Oh yeah. I guess it was maybe like too obvious or too. What's the word? Wait a second. Let me check. I think it's just came out today in Japan. Yeah, some thought the view was just too extreme. Yeah, because I haven't watched it yet, but they thought it's just like we don't need man, or it's like they're even like denying love or romance, though they thought like it was too extreme. And also, in Japan, because of that, the bomb meme about, yeah, what do they call it? I forgot the meme's name. The bombing meme, and they thought like they were mocking Hiroshima, Nagasaki bombing. So, yeah, on the internet, I think a lot of people got a really bad reaction, like, oh, they're making fun of that tragedy. So, yeah. So because of that, I guess, like, oh yeah, Barbenheimer, oh yeah. So because of that, I think they don't want to watch it because of it, because they just, yeah, they don't want to be a part of the audience. So I don't think it's going to do well in box office in Japan, but it's such a shame. Some people just don't want to watch it because of that. Yeah, somehow the meme got viral, and I think, I read, if I remember correctly, I read that the official Barbie Twitter account like reacted to it, and yeah, and the Japanese Barbie Twitter account, like they made a statement like, oh, we are very sorry that they're showing frustration. Nah, was it that critical? That was me not wanting to watch it because I don't care for the director style. Like, I'd have to see the visual definitely, because I have pink and I look so vibrant. It looks very comedic, so. Well, once the people started talking about politics, like, maybe I don't want to watch. No, I don't want to be a part of it. Like, I don't want to make opinions about something politics, something political. And people don't want to watch a movie about a weapon being made. Wait, so it was a part of the story, or I didn't understand it. Like, I don't know how it became a meme. It was just a poster. The scene was in the movie. I completely understand like why Japan is very hesitant. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, damn. Now Warner Bros. Account. Okay. Because the two films came out. Okay. Now it makes sense. なるほど。Morning, morning. Making a movie? I don't know. Am I gonna be on cam too? Then yeah. ね、そう気づいた。I think it was liking such a popcorn movie. So yeah, initially on those clips on Twitter, it felt more like popcorn, like ridiculous movie. So it turned out it became more critical. Oh, so yeah, already August is the time. Yeah, the Memorial Day. It's become such a political lighting. Literally. Oh wow. I thought it started more casual, like, oh well, I liked this actress singing, or it was so pink, let's wear pink. And I thought it was more about people's happy faces watching a movie. Wow, it's interesting how that turned out. Now again, like, I'm probably not gonna watch it yet because I have to prioritize anime movies. And I'll probably wait for the subscription if I'm gonna check it out. I think the last live action movie I watched was maybe The Batman. バットマン以降実写のやつ見てないかも。ずっとアニメ映画ばっかり。Yeah, I think it's all anime. Yeah. I'm busy just watching anime. Yeah, that's how it always starts. Yeah, Barbie has such a wide audience. Maybe like a live action anime. Well, One Piece is on Netflix. It's not really a movie. It looks like a movie quality though, but it's not for a big theater. It's supposed to be just on a subscription site. Maybe. I don't know. They might start doing the showing in cinema. Yeah, the Batman was good. I think the Batman was the last one, or was it? Wait, no. Maybe the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man was it later than Batman? あれスパイダーマンの後だっけ? It should be either one of them. It should be either one of them. Oh, wait, maybe the Sentai, the Kamen Rider, the new Kamen Rider. Yeah, it could. Well, if you're gonna consider that as like a live action, yeah, I mean it's tokusatsu. Tokusatsu かもしれない. No, it was like Kamen Rider, Levi's and Geet crossover. That could be it. Spider-Man. Oh, not the anime Spider, not the cartoon Spider-Man. The Tobey Maguire, and I forgot the name, but yeah, like those like 3 different Spider-Verse come together. The thing. But that was like last year. Wait. Yeah. I think it's the Sentai. No Way Home. That was probably the last Harriet movie I watched in theater. Or the Batman, which was later. That was before the Batman. Okay, so the Batman. I think the Batman was probably the last one then. Harriet movie wise. ハリウッド映画的にはバットマンが一番最後かな。実写は特撮入れれば仮面ライダーかな、多分。Yes, I see the Kamen Rider. I think I watched this year, or wait, maybe it was last year. I can't think. Just too many things to watch. Any movies coming up? Yeah, I remember like Jujutsu Kaisen Zero was about the same time as No Way Home. カードバトルね、最近カードをずっと買うじゃない？最近なんか差し込んでシャキシャキいいんじゃない？ Any movies coming up? Just so many movies. Any new movies? あとなんだろう、新しい映画。Oh, can I just write down? What's the new movie that's coming up? I think we got the main ones. already. Some of that movie will be worth watching for someone that's never. I think it's just visually very interesting. Like when you see the amalgamation of manga and anime, that's it. Like I really like the opening when the characters are being drawn, and even that like ASMR of like a drawing sound with pencil, and they start moving, and that was like so epic. Yeah, some of the scenes I was like, it's kind of like watching the Dragon Ball Super movie. Some of the scenes like some scenes are fantastic, but other scenes like it looks a little bit stiff because of CG, computer graphic. But some scenes are definitely spot on, and it was very interesting. So it's visually stunning especially if you're animator or illustrator. But you definitely hit harder when you know the show. I think that you can still enjoy that, because I heard like a lot of people started getting into some of that after watching the movie. Konbanwa. Why is life so expensive in Tokyo? It's a big city. It's not just Tokyo. I'm pretty sure New York and LA are more expensive than other states. And like, it's not gonna be as expensive as Paris or London. If you're from London or LA, living in Tokyo will not that be expensive, like as comparison. It's easier like, financially. Yeah, if you got USD, Japanese yen is just a joke right now. ありがとう。あ、遅くまでごめんね。もう10時になってた。Central UK, guys. The movie is the cinema on September. Oh, next month. スラダンの映画、来月か、イギリスは。Like, I would go to any country if I get invited to an anime event. But I wouldn't travel. Too scary. Like, if I'm on vacation, I want to be on my own. So, yeah, solo traveling as a woman would be just scary. Also, if you're get invited to an event, it's a free trip. Nothing beats free. Evil with USB. Yeah. Exchange rate right now is crazy. It was crazier last year, around October. I wish I could go back there and exchange all my USD. Then I would end up having another yen. Yeah, Chumi, もう眠くなってきたよね。これ荷物入れなきゃ。Okay, just give me some time. Give me some time. Okay. Yeah, this is too hard. I don't think I'm gonna sleep here. I have fell asleep here a couple times, but not for a long time. Okay. Yeah, sorry that I kept talking. Thank you. Yeah, like I have to wake up early tomorrow for the YouTube shoot. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm not gaming tonight. Whenever I start gaming, I need at least 5 hours. This packing for my next client. It just takes up a lot of space. No one tears. It's outside Tokyo, yeah. It's not gonna be in Tokyo. It's Tochigi だね. Tochigi Prefecture. It's exciting. Oh. Just took bench cushion and pillows off to sleep on. Yeah, like I don't want to be late. let's see, maybe it's best like just sleep on the floor so that I would wake up because it's very uncomfortable here. ね、絶対寝過ごしたくないからな。ここで寝た方がいいのかな。こんな痛いんだけどこれ薄くて。This bag is adorable, but it's not really for sleeping on, or not even for sitting. Interesting approach, because it's so uncomfortable. I think I'm gonna, wake up. No, you're destined to wake up. You wake up sore, that's true. 5 hours of gaming. Do you binge shows or watch periodically? I like to binge shows. I do that when I'm eating, or I don't know, doing some work. Yes. If you sleep in suitcase, that's gonna be hard. Okay. This is a Puro with a collaboration with mangaka who did 100 Kanajo, 100 Girlfriend, and also Bridge Vanguard, Nireban 4. Now, do you want to change location? Good. Yeah. If only you could make a Puro bag with those. Good.なかなかね、海外の人ビレバンの通販注文しにくかったみたいです。Alright. Have you considered putting them in one of those vacuum bags? I don't know how. Yeah, they're kind of difficult to use sometimes, and they can be very wrinkly. Who doesn't watch Bleach? Yes. Yagibo いいの? Yeah, I still have something. I ordered a lot of them because I read some comment like I want the Puro, but I don't know how to order. And yeah, the website was kind of tough for English speakers. So I wanted to get a lot of Puros, but I can only have like a 4 at max because it takes a lot of space. And I want to have like raffle items too. Yo. If you're sleeping on the floor, Puro app. Lower back, knees. Yeah, I'll probably take a bath in the morning. めっちゃお眠。 I guess, like, emotionally, definitely. I had a meeting after that with money with him. We talk about future cons too. Like, we talk about the con offers. Hopefully I get to go all of them. Ramen 好きよ。ラーメン好きよ。Packing a suitcase is a word. This fun version of Tetris. I love Tetrising everything through. It's just sometimes I don't have enough space. 新しいな、クッキーね。作っちゃう。昨日見せたやつ。The pink part. Too. And Ken badges. 新しい缶バッジね。The buttons. Yes. ありがとう。眠くなってきた。およいしょ。よっ。Oh, damn. Yes. New March for the next convention. Thank you. Yeah. We were talking about part like this year's con, but I don't know if I get to go one more, not just like event, but con. It has to be just one more. We don't have enough time. Oh, definitely enough to go. Yeah, new places. Explore like new cities, new states. Oh, there are 2 water. I know. Oh, you've seen that? Yeah, there are actually 3. Somehow they ended up coming when I was away. Yeah, I have been away, right? So I cannot hydrate enough in this room, in this apartment. もう水が溜まっちゃって。If I try to make a stop, if I try to pose water and I have to pay for that, like if I'm paying for water, then yeah, give me more. I'll hydrate more eventually. Yeah, so my job is like stay at home as much as possible and make tea on my own. I never got it. Plenty of water to hydrate. Thank you. How many liters? I have no idea. Non-liter, 50 liter? I guess 50 liter. But yeah, that goes a long way. So I try to make a lot of tea. Also drink water. Yeah, never leave the house. Never leave the house. I need to finish those 3. Actually, there's one more in the back. Nah. I like to have one spare. It's in a pink box. Well, I only need 1 spare. Just one video. Can I just close my eyes for, okay, let's say 30 seconds. I still there, yeah. I'm still fine. Then we're gonna think this is like Nagoya Cosplay Summit all over again. I think I fell asleep in the hotel on the bed, but that was hotel bed. Ooh. And this doesn't look like a good spot to sleep. what about 遅くにいらっしゃい。お眠眠よ。Cinematography in video games. Nagoya, how the neck fans? Oh yeah, I got new neck fans. So good. Yeah. もうちょい入れられそうだな。They're getting exhausted. Yeah. I did the laundry. I have to put the laundry up. But I think now it might be best to probably go wash my face and get some sleep and then wake up in the morning. Should I sleep on the floor? マジお眠ちゃん。Yeah, I think I should at least get a little bit of sleep. God, I don't think I can stay up till morning, and that's not gonna be good. Like, I want to be just all ready for the shoot tomorrow. Don't sleep on the floor. Why is floor an option? So that I can wake up in the morning. I don't want to accidentally just like, I don't know. I'm just so afraid. I have to like put a lot of alarm clocks. だってアラームいっぱいつけとかなきゃかな。怖いな。Do you think I can wake up? Do you think I can wake up? You know, I have to though. As long as you actually go to sleep and don't play the paddle game for 5 hours instead. Yeah, I've been playing that for a few days now. I got 25 more days, so it should be fine. I think I can reach like level 25 is the max level for the points, so that I can read the manga for free. But I already paid for the game, so what's the point? I'm so ready to delete the game. Why should Kaho sleep? Where should Kaho sleep? Bed, floor, couch? I don't have couch here. That's for the studio, and the studio couch is very tiny. I don't have big enough couch. Chat, don't give me the couch option. Why? Bathroom is the worst. Why are we getting a 2 vote for bathroom? Psychopaths. What? That's no. That shouldn't even an option. Why do you think the neighbors would be scandalized by? I'm gonna go on. Okay, thank you, Sarasto. Bathtub can be comfy to sleep in. Bathtub? Oh, I thought I'd give the bathroom like a toilet bathroom. Because I often like sit there, but I don't want to just sit and sleep. And that's like when you're a student, when you have to work at office kind of option. To just like close your eyes for more than a few seconds so that you can kind of feel like you've rested enough in bathroom. Well, no, not the bathtub. It's too slippery, child. Give me an option. Oh yeah. Oh, there's nothing over here. Wait a second. Yeah, I should definitely get some sleep. 疲れちゃった。Yeah, on Sunday I think I'm gonna sleep a lot. We can play Judgment again. Studio stream of Judgment. I also haven't done the VTuber thing so that we can watch some videos together. I want to do that too. I want to do that. But for my VTuber avatar to come up, I need to have my face to be puffy, so that I don't want to show. Every time I show my face, you guys compliment my face, or not really face, like it's more skin. Like, oh, you guys good skin, or what's your skin routine? And so I feel really good. So I would love to show my face now for the compliment, the good skin compliment. Yeah, you got me there. So yeah, if I'm using VTuber avatar, I have to have a skin condition that I cannot show my face. If Foreign Love is a VTuber which is on. Yeah, it's easier to like see like cute anime girls, or not necessarily just girls, to see cute avatars than like awkward people, right? Yeah, I'm definitely awkward. I totally understand. I totally understand the preference. It's more for me, like I feel comfort. And whenever you guys compliment my skin or whatever, I feel really good. So I want to show more of my skin. No, not the skin here, but the face. Seiko, arigato. Thank you, 3 months. Understandable. Thank you. Nary disturb. Thank you. Yeah, I like showing my face, but I know the VTuber definitely like works for some people, like way better for some people, or for some people, I guess like showing themselves would work better. So yeah, I guess you just have to find out. But I totally understand the preference. Like, oh, I prefer VTuber. I prefer real people talking. I think people have the preference. Face cam to getting mirror. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Junjiman. I think whenever I want the VTuber, when their voice is just very anime, like if they have a very animated voice, I like watching VTubers or not, because like that's my image about anime. It's almost like voice acting, but they're doing that like naturally. I like that. And if the voice is very like a normal people voice, then I guess I rather see them as with a face cam. But that's my preference. Wait, okay, bet one. Bet they get better than. No, I totally understand. Worse than VTuber saying, me too. Like, I do have some VTubers with like very like anime voice. I totally dig it. People with like more like a normal voice, especially like a lower voice, like kind of like a news anchor kind of voice, I would definitely love to see them with face cam. And when some people like turned VTuber with that kind of voice, and there are some channels that I was watching very often, and they started not showing their face, and I kind of stopped watching too. But it depends on the person. But yeah, the reason I'm talking about this, like, I totally understand preference. I don't know which is working for me. I think face cam works for me more, probably because I've already shown my face before. So yeah, if you're doing it backwards, that might be better. Oh yeah, that's one of the things you don't like about. If they don't use their natural voice, they usually using. I guess like some people's natural voice are very animated already. It's just naturally like that. If their voice is not like anime enough, like I don't know. But also, I also totally understand as a streamer, it's definitely sometimes it's more comforting and fun to have an avatar. Yeah, I like to mix things up. But I feel like I've been too comfortable being on Facecam these days. I have been on stream even without makeup, like completely. So yeah, once you feel comfortable doing that and like showing your chores and everything, it's kind of hard to go back. Because having an avatar would be perfect for your social anxiety. Sometimes I do like seeing the real person, but it's not a big deal. Nice chat on the internet, yeah. Thank you. Even I would have voted for, but just for the LOL. Oh yeah, that's true. You can't help reduce directed horrible comment. No. It's so hard to just keep a balance. You have to be good at the branding, and you have to, I guess. Yeah, if you want to do both, like, you have to really have a good balance. I think a lot of time when someone put on a voice for their VTuber self, eventually it slips. You hear the real voice. I've never heard that with a voice before. Well, streaming long hours using a non-natural voice. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've done like a business VTuber like for like a couple hours, not at home. Like I think you have to go to the office, you have to go to the studio and do that, but it's only for an hour. Or like making content, and that's only for an hour. Like making edited content on YouTube. Yeah, for an hour, I guess you can do. It's like voice acting. But if you're gonna stream like on Twitch for like 7 hours, like 9 hours, yeah, you gotta be your natural voice. You've shown your face to us so much and shown a lot of yourself. Hard to cover yourself up. Like, yeah, now it's like, what's the point, right? Nothing to hide. Then you get to this level of comfort. Like, hey, this is my room, this is my bedroom. And show a pile of lingerie. I'd even start doing like lingerie in front of you. It's hard to go back. Yeah. Hearing them sleep up. Oh, thank you, John G, ma'am. Okay. I just got to get again. Oh, yoisho. Okay. It's been clingy. That's why the back is so thick. I think I have to get ready. So. Sleeping on bed. Oh wait, 88's up nice. Like 8 is a good number in a lot of Asian countries. I get it looks like infinity. But in Western country, they already have a good number as 7. Thank you so much for so many saps today, chat. The risk is parasocial relationship, but the benefit is people really get to know you. Well, the good thing is you guys know, like, hey, no, I'm not looking for a man. I'm not looking for dating anymore. So, yeah, I guess it'd be tough if you're kind of hiding it, like you're secretly dating somebody, or you're secretly like there is a husband in the room in the same house. Well, this is not really a house; it's an apartment. But then it'll be definitely hard. This is definitely not for everybody. Now, if you got some information you don't want to share, besides your like a legal name, like not just like doxing thing. Like 3 in the morning, you must be. It's like 1:38 a.m. I'm usually not this sleepy at these hours. Not dating this hour, but people think they know you. Oh, right. Yeah, I have like trust issue with those people, even from work. Usually when they say like, oh, I think of you as friend, it's a good way. But sometimes like there are like a lot of malicious people trying to use that, like trying to use you for free. Try to, I don't know, manipulate you. Yeah, I've seen those like, hey, I live long enough and to find that kind of thing repulsive. Oh, I cannot even move tripod. Yeah, so I'm not looking for friends either. I go watch movies by myself. Oh, sorry. Oh, damn. Yeah, let's just lie down. Nice. I don't understand the people who lose your mind if the streamer or VTuber talk to someone of the opposite sex. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. They might not be attracted to opposite sex. Who knows? Sometimes sleeping on the floor feels so good. Yes. My body is so tired. I sleep hopefully more than a few hours and wake up in the morning. I'll take my makeup off, but I want to shower in the morning because I don't think I can take it anymore. Yes. Streamers and VTubers for loneliness. I mean, like, I stream because I want to talk to you. It can be considered loneliness. There's nothing more than a voice. You don't really know that person. You always feel a little bad for what? Oh, they ship. Oh, I guess they ship Chris and Connor too. Well, Connor's content, I guess it can be both ways. That's not just a streamer thing. So a news story about Japanese weather girl. Oh yeah. Oh, so like a YouTuber, or like some like YouTuber channels have got subscribers because they announced like they are getting married or they got married or yeah, I'm dating somebody, that kind of thing. Oh, the parasocial. Oh. Nah. Okay. I said always a weather girl. Maybe they seem very approachable. And you see them like all the time, like every single day, in the morning. Like probably the first person you see in the morning, you see a day. Probably the first face you see today. So yeah, that's like, it's kind of like you just wake up to her. So I guess it's a psychological thing. You're getting out of the egg. You just got hatched. And you see a face and like, oh, that's my mother. Like you felt infectious. You get infatuated with somebody just naturally. The channel was mostly young women. She was cute, gamer, and funny. Oh, you mean I don't know which channel you're talking about, but no. I'm convinced only kids really fall for that. In Romania, I think it's a weather girl. Oh wait, strips. And she does the way. Wow, that's wild. I'm gonna wake up to that. Definitely, I'll be awake to see that. That's so interesting. Getting attached to a service streamer. Like I love talking to you guys, but I don't want to take too much time off you. Well, I really appreciate your presence, but at the same time, I don't want to be too cringy to you. Yeah, I want to have a respectful distance, definitely. so that I don't scare you off. Like, oh, Kaho is being too cringy, like the Saya in Judgment. Mm-hmm. Also, I need some alone time from watching anime movies. It can be cringy to us, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I might be, even earlier, I was talking so much and explaining what happened today, and I was like, wow, damn. Like, I should be like listening to you, reading you too, but I just kept talking because I was like, listen to me, child. Like, this is what happened to me, child. And I was venting too much, so. You really don't like, I'm just like, I don't do text. Or I know, like, it's just, I don't understand. Like, why don't you just make a Twitter account and we can all read? You don't have to send me a text message kind of thing. I do have Instagram. I'm verified on Instagram too. And Twitter. But the account name is different. Thank you. Stream Airman. I'd also want to share some like a work story. That could be interesting. Like, when you spend enough time with somebody, I guess you're gonna find out about their work and their stories at work. I had, oh my god, the tea kicked in. Oh my god, I got stomachache now, Jeff. Okay, I think because of iced tea, I'm having stomachache. Oh my god, I look so ridiculous right now. お腹痛い。急にお腹痛いの来た。It just kicked. It's not like I want to go to the bathroom kind of thing. I think I just had a cold drink. Or it's a tea. It's a black tea. I'm like, oh wow. All the more reason to go to bed. You look rat as a board. I think I learned enough about Kaho just from just chatting. So write a small manga. You can write essay. Oh, you don't do voice call, video calls? Yeah, like streaming is practically my video call, but but I only exchange messages about work, so I'm not really good. I'm not really familiar with, like, that's like back in like high school or middle school when we started using fonts. When we started doing more text messages like at school. I guess it's like a student thing for me. I'm like, I passed the era. Like, you hate answering the phone. Now I'm at the point of my life, like, I only text people or email people regarding work. So like, oh wow, Sana is saying like, oh hey, how is the day? Like, yeah, what about that? Like, do you have to text? I get that. I guess she's in love. I know you want to have a reason to talk to him. I get, oh damn. Oh, the stomachache. Okay, it's real. My daughter, I'll chat to for days on Facebook message. You don't video call. What do you know most about this community, Kaho? Oh, they're so supportive, like emotionally. Oh damn. Also, as fans, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, just stomachache. Okay, I think it's from the AC and iced tea. Like, you guys are being just amused and they're so supportive, just like that. Thank you. You guys don't tell me it's like, oh, jump, or can you touch your elbows, or yeah, so sometimes like those people come in, but yeah, like 99% of you is just so supportive and just so comfy. Just accepting the comfy side of me, the comfy side of my life. It doesn't have to be always kind of flamboyant or yeah. Oh damn. Oh, Twitch is, welcome first time, right? Twitch is run by American company. No, it's American company. Twitch is main location is it San Diego, California, somewhere in California. お疲れ、空手さん。Can you touch my heart? I'm not Kirua from Hunter x Hunter. I cannot. Yeah, people here are just so good. Yeah, some of the comment on social media, really bad. I'm protected by mod. Okay, I'm just. Oh damn. Okay, hold on, guys. Wait a second. I'm like, oh wow. Okay. Okay, chat. お腹痛い。Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Yes, we need to raid target ASAP. Never. I don't know if it's coming from here or down there. So I'm not sure. 急にお腹痛くなった。Okay. I don't wanna fart. I don't wanna fart. No. Okay. I think this could be the dress too. It's very tight, so this could be the dress too. Okay. Oh my, I have to end stream soon. Is there a rate target? Can you rate when I'm doing BRB? Can you rate? Can you take care of it, Mon? Now the privacy mode, and then if you're gonna find to go, chill. Take this.